right, gang. It's time to go from a beach whale to a killer whale. Let's boogie. Boogie, you know, boogie board, boogie. No.
His first workout video sold more than 15 copies worldwide. And now he's back with a California attitude.
They're real and they're spectacular.
Try to keep up with this fitness machine as he hits the beach in a quest to perfect perfection. He'll test your limits with his patented hip Fritzel swivel.
I wish they all could be California girls.
Wow, what a hunky new lifeguard.
Test your limit with Todd's Total Body Bathroom Blitz.
Dropping weight never felt so good.
And for the first time ever, Todd's Guide to a Perfect Beach Volleyball Body.
Athleticism can't be taught. The great ones are born with it.
I have such a weakness for ripped jocks.
Order in the next 30 minutes and get this 2016 calendar featuring some of Todd's hottest centerfolds for free.
You want this hot oiled up body? It's gonna cost you. Now drop and give me 20.
Operators are standing by. Call right now.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard Collins for Box Score. Hello and welcome to the Box Score. I'm Brock in Los Angeles, of course, joined by the Danettes who are here all week until tomorrow. You had David Alan Grier in studio today. Very funny man, Paulie. You guys were talking Deflategate and Incognito right before the interview when he came on air. A smooth transition?
It was. You know, like, it's sometimes weird because a comedian, we don't know necessarily sometimes where to start. I even said to Fritzy, we had to David Alan Grier, I'm like, where do we start with him? And I didn't know where to start. No one in the room really did, but it doesn't matter because he's so talented. Whichever direction we go, he's going to kind of take it and go where he wants because he's the star of the interview. It's about him being funny. It's not about us being great, not great questions, but it's about him being the star of the interview.
Which is weird because we all agreed we wanted to have him back on the show. He was great in New York, and then to have him in LA was great. And Paulie came over to me, and I literally, you know, usually with most guests we have an idea, and I'm like, well, he likes basketball.
Yeah, Fritzy goes, he's a big NBA fan. I'm like, okay.
Remember Living Color? He was in that.
First question. So what do you think of the NBA?
Right.
Yeah.
So but with these, you know, as you know, and you're a comedy background, once you get somebody rolling, they just, you know, you just kind of leave them alone. You don't really need, you know, 50 questions.
Well, and you know, he's like the kind of guy too that just jumps right in. Like Dan was just bringing him in, and he's like, David Alan Grier here. He's got the summer show. Whoa, what do you mean summer show? You know, and he like just jumped right in.
Yeah.
No, that's not a summer show. It's an all-year show. And he like, and you're like, oh, okay, we're off.
We're off.
Yeah, no, he was great. He came in and just sort of took charge of himself. Great interview. Very smooth until Dan brought up the Hard Brothers.
Have you ever hung out with the Hard Brothers and realized there's a big difference between like
what, man? The Hard Brothers.
Yes.
You should be in the witness. You never sound whiter. You've never sound whiter in your life. The Hard Brothers.
Wait. You took Shakespeare at Yale.
Well, yes, but you know, I can still.
You were whiter than me. You took Shakespeare at Yale.
Intelligence does not denote race, sir.
Yes. Well, okay. So back to the Hard Brothers here.
Did you say hard or hardened?
All right, Fritzy, that got a little awkward there, but that sort of awkwardness sort of keeps these interviews going and sort of fresh, right?
Yeah, sometimes a moment like that, it just sets off the comedic genius in a number of the guests we've had where, you know, they don't have like a stand-up act prepared or anything like that. They may have little nuggets of things they want to share in their head, but once Dan said that, David, you could almost see his mouth watering where, you know, I'm going to go with this like the next 8 minutes and have a ball with what he just said.
McLovin, he studied Shakespeare at Yale. Does this add him to the long list of Ivy League rivals?
You notice there was some, no, not rivals. This was compatriots. Like,
okay.
We were speaking the same language. There was a sort of unspoken bond on, you know, right here.
Completely unspoken. Yeah.
Yeah, it was unspoken by him. Yeah. It's being spoken by me
unsensed, now. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it was spoken at one point when you piped up when David was sort of pitching a role to Dan in a potential series. Yeah.
Can I play the school president?
No, you're my oldest. You're like the go-to white guy. Like, you've been here. This is like your 10-year senior. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Your name's like Biff or something like that.
Biff.
You know, right.
And how do I deliver my lines there?
Well, you don't think I have it. You don't think I have it, because your pops told you in the car, in the truck.
A pickup truck.
In the truck, that this colored coat doesn't have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm mixing it up.
But
I'm mixing it up.
I don't want you to have it because I want the job.
Yes!
That's the dynamic
Now we're
here.
going. Write this down, man. Come on.
No, it's right here. I
Okay,
got it.
what's the name of it? Cookie and them.
It was called Remember the Titans when Denzel did it about
that's
10
right.
years
What
ago.
did you say, sir?
Nothing.
Wow.
I want him fired.
Okay.
I want him fired.
After the show.
All right, see, and I know you get a little fired up when McLovin takes jabs at the guest sometimes. We'll see you spinning around. Was this not as bad since it was an in-studio guest?
Oh no, it was great. It was awesome. I loved exactly what McLovin did there, and David Alan Grier's react. That face, he gets a funny mad face. Like what? What did he just say? Oh, it's a great line.
They started almost reciting word for word the Will Patton-Denzel relationship. They're like, and Will Patton doesn't really think that he knows what he's doing, and then I'm like, you're basically, there's a quarterback named Sunshine, and then Denzel gives a speech at the end. They were like really getting into the plot of Remember the Titans.
Read it word for word. That's
It's
a log
actually,
line right there.
It's even better face to face because you can see him get mad, and Andrew's sort of when the person's on the phone, he's more like a mic drop McLovin, where he's like, "What are you gonna do?" Here, he was more like sort of like a puppy. Like.
But then I sort of sneak. Actually, I sneak. Like, Seton, did you see that one? Did you see what I said to him? I sneak looks over at the Danette.
The great thing, Brock, is that we have to pick our spots when it's the guest because it's supposed to be Dan and the guest, and we know that if we're gonna jump in. We can't hit a single.
Yeah,
if you're gonna open your mic when a guest is on, you better hit a triple or a home run. And McLovin hit a home run because one quick line, and then all of a sudden, it blew it up. And so Dan gives us enough free reign, but you better hit a triple or a home run.
That was strong. You also had Ken Jeong, very funny guy, on today, and you said you thought he believed you were the real McLovin. Is that right?
I think so. I think that might have happened.
There's no confusion there.
I think.
Why not go with that?
I think you're nuts, is what I think.
Well, see, I sent you an IM about 3 minutes into the interview. Did you see any vibe that, towards the end, he said, "All right, I want to thank Dan and McLovin and the rest of you guys."
The lower level, something.
Yeah,
like that.
Below the line.
Below the line guys. Because he thinks I've been in 4 major movies.
I didn't pick up any type of.
Even when I clued you into it.
Well, once you clued me into it, I was like, huh? Okay, let's see. But I mean,
I talked to Ken in the hallway really quickly, and I introduced myself. He goes, "Oh, I watch a show. I watch a show," because I was kind of giving him the lay of the land. So I think he knows you from actually watching the show, which is better.
That's better. Even if he'd watched the show, he might think that Dan has
would
a
you rather be
grown-up
confused for
Christopher Mintz-Plasse on his show.
But would you rather be confused for McLovin from Superbad or known for being on the show?
I'd definitely rather be known for being on the show.
Ken Jeong, known for being Mr. Chow in the Hangover series, and said he had to hop on Bradley Cooper's back naked 40 times. Have any of you ever been in a similar situation? It was something that awkward?
I feel like Seton and Todd have done some shoots where you've been...
Oh, with the belly button thing?
I don't know. I feel like you guys have been close to naked around each
Fritzy's
other.
definitely been just in a towel. In the
I remember
Indianapolis
that.
Super Bowl.
That's a good call.
You were just in a towel because we were all getting our nails done. We had a
Oh,
little
yeah.
pamper spot.
Which was also odd because it wasn't like a closed shoot where it was just them. There was like actual
people getting their
patrons
hair cut
there.
and stuff.
We actually
There was like several women sitting there like this little beauty parlor salon thing or whatever, and they're like, I don't know if they were extras, whatever it is. It's still several women there while I'm like wearing just about nothing.
Did you do the Marky Mark and Boogie Nights speech yourself before you came out on the set? Right there.
I'm a star.
That would have been helpful to get motivated. I just didn't want the towel to.
Coming up, Paulie got some loving from some guests. I think these guys are getting a little jealous. You want to make someone jealous? Hey, make your friends jealous. Go out and get a Ram 1500 Eco Diesel. It will turn green with envy as you go driving by with your boat on the back and your...
Green, like as an Eco Diesel green?
Oh, yes. A green truck would be Eco Diesel.
Yeah.
You can get more facts about how economical this thing is at ramtrucks.com. God's glory, Ram.
Great to talk to you again, and congrats on the contract.
Well, thank you guys so much, man. So grateful. Always the best being on your show. Tell Paulie I said what's up.
And we'll send some gear up there to you.
Man, send me a nice hat. I like wearing hats.
Oh, welcome back to Box Score. Wow, Paulie, you are a popular guy. First a shout out from Landon Donovan, and now you got a Super Bowl winning quarterback, Russell Wilson. How jealous are these guys?
Well, I didn't think much of it at the time, but then I got 2 notes from people inside this building, and they said, ooh, McLovin's going to be jealous.
I'm not jealous. I just want to call utter shenanigans. Every time we debate, who's the top quarterback in the league? You got Andrew Luck, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Oh no, it's Russell Wilson's the top quarterback.
So you think I'm not objective?
Yes. I think he's your good buddy.
That's fair.
No, I do think.
The only thing, I'll just say this: Paulie's lucky that Russell Wilson and J.J. Watt play on opposite sides of the ball.
Yeah.
Because now he's got those are 2.
And then Landon plays a different sport altogether.
Right. Yeah, Landon.
Yeah.
But if it came down to NFL love, he would have a real problem there.
If it makes you feel any better, the first time I met Russell Wilson was he was at practice Wisconsin, Nebraska when he was at Wisconsin, and he came over and was talking to some guys, and Nate Tice was the assistant backup quarterback, and came over and started talking to Jerry Ferrara, the actor. And then Nate Tice goes, are you working on the Dan Patrick show? I was like, yeah. He goes, oh, we love the show. Good to meet you. I'm like, oh, very nice to meet you. And we're talking. And Russell Wilson comes over. He goes, Russell's my roommate. I knew Russell a little bit, but he wasn't a household name yet. And Russell goes, oh, man, is Dan here? And I'm like, oh, no, I just came in for a thing. And he goes, where's McLovin? I want to be on Against the Grain. So you're the first guy he asked about.
But wait, one more quick story. Remember we all did our top 5 quarterbacks about a month ago or 2 months ago? And you said that Russell texted you and said he was watching or missed it or something. I was like, well, I didn't know that. I would have moved him up higher on the list.
He'll occasionally send a note once in a while, and I think he saw on Twitter what your top list was.
Oh, yeah.
He goes, where does Dan have me? And I said, he didn't have you number 1. He just said, okay. Like he filed it in the back of his head.
Probably would have tweeted you, but he's probably blocked.
It's a little motivation.
Ooh. Brock, get over it, man.
Okay, all right.
Maybe if you had something nice to say about me on Twitter.
I will, right after the show. Russell Wilson, friend of the show or not, Dan was not afraid to ask him the tough questions on how he got over throwing that interception to cost the Seahawks the Super Bowl.
I was kind of couldn't sleep for about a week. You know, even though I said there's no time to sleep, I literally couldn't sleep for about a week. And then after that, I realized it was time to go. You know, it's very, very similar to when we won the Super Bowl. You know, I was able to, hold up the Lombardi Trophy and pull this, the Lombardi Trophy down and think about everything and think about my dad and all that. You know, I was already on to the next opportunity. You know, from Super Bowl 48 until the next thing I thought was, let's go to Super Bowl 49. And so it's the same thing for this year in the thought process. You know, nothing changes. Nothing should change. You know, it's one of those things that we're on the 1 yard line. We should have gotten in, but we didn't. So, you look forward to the next opportunity to be there again.
Now, Dan, a mere 15 yards away from that fantastic moment. McLovin, what moment in sports would you most want to be that close to?
Wow, that's pretty cool, and that's a few of them for Dan. Let's see, the closest one to... See, most of them, I'm a Philadelphia sports fan, and usually we're on the wrong end, like Joe Carter hitting the big home run.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of that. I guess the one thing that happened, does anyone remember the 1980 World Series?
Sure. Tug?
When Pete Rose drops the foul ball and Bob Boone catches it against your Kansas City Royals.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Sure.
Yeah, that would have been cool to be there.
That sounds
Game
great.
6.
That's a little mean.
A little obscure there, I guess.
Yeah, just to take a shot at Brock. Went a little far afield.
He won't. I tweeted it actually earlier today, but he didn't see it.
No, because your house blocked. Hey, Fritzy, would you rather win a Super Bowl or throw the interception to lose the Super Bowl but get to date Sierra?
Ooh, I want to win the Super Bowl. Nothing against Sierra. Maybe if you went to Lima or Jennifer Love Hewitt. Nothing. Sierra's not on very top of my list. She's quite attractive, but I'm going to take.
You got her. You got Jennifer Love Hewitt above Sierra.
I do.
That's questionable.
At least maybe a few years ago is Jennifer Love
is
Hewitt. Little jean shorts. I know what you did last summer, Jennifer.
That's 13 years ago.
That was a while ago. I would take winning the Super Bowl and take my chances with the field as far as the girls go.
All right. Well, I think that's the right question for you. All right. Anyway, coming up, we're going to have a little game. It is rated NC-17, so please approach with caution.
Jennifer Love.
I think my dream job would be, it's assuming I wasn't married with children, would be to be some type of very famous porn star where I can just sleep with some of the hottest women around the country and around the world and, preferably wear a mask so people wouldn't know who I am, so I can at least have a little privacy. But if I couldn't wear the mask, it'd be the masked porn star. Something adult entertainment would be pretty exciting.
Oh, welcome back to the box score. Well, Todd Fritz shocked the world and stunned us all when he said he would be a masked porn star if he wasn't a Danette. I know, but hey, if you're going to be a star of that ilk, you're going to need a signature move. You were out on the beach the other day. I mean, Kinnison has the alphabet. Seinfeld had the swirl. I mean,
yeah, there's some things bouncing around there.
This is I can't get this out of my mind. I need like what are this like Randall Patrick McMurphy and they zap him? I can't get that out of my head, that visual.
Zubaz in no underwear is the gamble you take. I wasn't even thinking about having to keep things in position.
Dude, your
at all.
wiener's like bouncing around.
It's borderline very inappropriate.
You need some type of harness.
It's gross, dude.
The FCC may want to review that tape and get back to us.
Gross, man.
Now that we've shown it another time, that's there are
the
fines.
extended version there.
Pardon the pun.
There are fines for things like that.
Flapping around.
yeah, if you're a fan of the box score, please put a GIF together and send out a GIF or GIF.
Got very testy at the beach. Though.
Yeah, we'll post that. Okay, all right. Well, another time-honored tradition for Todd Fritz is his enjoyment of late-night Cinemax viewing. Well, as long as we got Chatworth down the road, we thought we'd play a little game today. But it is a very special NC-17 version of... All right, it's a special Cinemax adult series or not. I'm going to give you a title. You tell us if it's a part of a late-night Cinemax programming or of another channel or network. It's Roe versus Roe.
We're in trouble.
So let's do this.
Fritzy, I'm finally happy to have you as a roommate.
This is, I mean, throw all the Know Your Roes out the door. Our first title is for the back row. Real sex, Cinemax or not?
I'm very confident that Real Sex is an HBO show.
Yes.
The most confident I've ever seen that.
Is Todd correct?
Wow. Yeah, Fritzy.
Wow.
You're out of your mind. I think Fritzy should be allowed steals on every turn, by the way. Just so he can go 100%.
Is this one where you want to get it right or you want to get it wrong, by the way?
I'm very excited about this segment.
All right, well, we'll see if they can get it wrong. Our second title is for the front row. The Girl's Guide to Depravity, Cinemax or not Cinemax?
Well, if it's not Cinemax, it would be Showtime, I'm sure. But that sounds like a Cinemaxian type.
Now, Fritzy is doing his fake concentrate face.
I'm actually,
which means
I'm
he absolutely knows it.
I've seen many episodes of that. I've seen many. There's two women on that, and there's like a cute little brunette. I'm very aware of that.
What are there? Any
I'm
names?
not 100% sure. I honestly don't know the names, but there's two friends sharing all their sex stories, and there's this one little black-haired girl that's just a cute little thing, and I've definitely seen that.
Whatever our answer is, doesn't matter. Cinemax.
With a bag of chips and some Mountain Dew, I've definitely seen it.
Okay, is it Cinemax?
Food
all that and a bag of chips.
Wow.
Wow.
Right there. This would be a devastating loss if we lost this.
A bag of chips. What the hell?
Keep the hands greasy.
Yeah, nice poker face there, Kenny Rogers. Here we go. To the back row. Red Shoe Diaries, Cinemax or not?
Red Shoe Diaries.
Well, what is this, amateur hour?
Yeah, come on.
Well, actually, it is.
Fritzy, are you faking like you don't know?
No, I'm going through I'm going through the list in my head. If I start saying the names,
the DirecTV guy just
that's
flipping by.
Showtime, right? David Duchovny started off.
Fritzy, would it help you if you took your pants off and laid down? Would you be more?
You know what?
I remember. Oh, yeah. Hold on, Mountain Dew? Okay.
Has he done that with his little skit? I have a list of about 6-7 shows in my head. That's not one of them as far as my favorites. Okay. So I'm going to say that it's not a Cinemax.
Okay, it is not Cinemax.
You got to go back to the 90s on Red Shoes. Heyday.
The no.
Wow. Wow.
You're out of your mind.
Oh. We are batting a million here.
Look at the confidence on this guy right now.
Yeah.
I'm waiting to buzz in Busty Cops 4.
Oh, you may give one away.
I know, that's the risk you take. I just threw one out there.
All right, guys, Busty Cops. Okay, just kidding. Last one for the front row. Zane's The Jump Off, Cinemax or not?
I'm going to go Showtime on that. I'm going Zane's The Jump Off, Showtime. So that would be a
I'll trust you.
non-Cinemax show.
You believe it's showtime?
Yeah.
He checks. I'm sorry.
Oh! Dang it! I wanted to win this one so bad. Hey, real quick, can we see that video again? Because I missed it. Actually, one more time, because Seton missed it, if you don't mind.
I just didn't quite
I
catch it. I was looking at the wrong monitor.
One more time.
Yeah. That was pretty painful.
That's wrong.
That's how you pay off a segment.
Do we get another one?
No, that's plenty. But the golden bottle of Jergens goes to the back row. So congratulations.
So can I was going to share a couple of the ones
The
that didn't make
Lubies.
the-
Yeah, go ahead. Right before we go to break.
There's chemistry with Anna Alexander.
Yeah.
There's lingerie. There's Life on Top. There's Co-Ed Confidential. We missed like all of those. That's 4 right there that are like some of.
I guarantee you one
quality
thing:
program.
Fritzy will never quit DirecTV. I guarantee he'll never quit DirecTV.
Co-Ed Confidential. There's like
All
Co-Ed Confidential
right.
2, 3, 4. There's a bunch of them.
All right. Well, speaking of lubrication, you're gonna drop us some 10W40 in a truck. Might as well make it the Ram Heavy Duty, right?
Okay.
Yeah. We are taking a break to remind you that the Ram Heavy Duty, with its best-in-class towing, torque, and horsepower, torque. That's interesting. Torquing on things like a motor. Or Dr. Pepper.
Chemistry, Anna
Or Mountain
Alexander.
Dew.
Final live read.
All
for
right,
Ram
Guts
Truck.
Glory Ram. I texted with you all the time. It seems like everything was fine. And then you slammed your train. You left for California. You wouldn't text me back. I just want to hold you, oh Martin. Well, I'd text you and you'd flake without reason. And I'd berate you anyway, oh Martin. Well, please text me and stop me from shaking. I was half kidding about your sister, oh Martin. When you text me, my soul will start shining. Though I called you a oh Martin, my life isn't the same without you, babe. And I need you. I need you. We are closing up shop here on the box score. A lovely song there by Richie Young,
So
Incognito.
apropos.
He made it through a little scandal,
Great time.
him and Jonathan Martin. How hesitant? He said he was going to keep a low profile, but how hesitant were the Bills and him?
No, it worked. We had been trying to get him on for quite a while, and then we reached out again, and we also asked for Rex Ryan when he said that that what he saw in Richie was good enough that he was likely going to make him a starter, and coach wasn't available. But we wanted to have Richie on the show as soon as he was available. And I got a note yesterday saying that he can do it. There was no questions that we couldn't get into. We were concerned that we were going to get a note late last night or this morning right before the interview. Sometimes, agents or team PR may get a little cute, say, oh, by the way, he's just moving on. He wants to keep it positive, just wants to talk Bills, doesn't want to get into any Dolphin bully stuff. But that email, thankfully, never came, and Dan was free to go wherever he wanted with that.
He did, and Richie was pretty forthcoming with the fact that he thought the Dolphins did the right thing.
The whole situation, they handled it properly. If you go back to the chronological order, the voicemail came out. John left the team. We all knew what happened. We all knew there was no harassment, no bullying. We knew what it was. So we were kind of hunkered down. We were ready to take on the PR storm, and then this voicemail pops up. As soon as the voicemail popped up, it was a game changer. It was a different landscape. They had to suspend me.
But do you think you were framed with this, a setup?
I don't know. There's all sorts of theories out there about being framed and set up. I think it was too easy. I think it was. We got a guy with a checkered past. He's made a lot of mistakes. He's done this. Look what happened here. Let's throw some stuff. Let's kick some stuff out there in the media and see how they take it.
Seton, how often is there behind-the-scenes beef that maybe people don't know about with you guys?
I don't know about serious beef, like somebody walking off the
Medium
show or
beef?
anything. No, I mean
Kind of beefy?
nothing all that serious. I don't think. I mean, we get on each other's nerves a whole bunch, sure, but I mean, for the most part, you spend, 8 hours a day with the same 4 people for 8 years.
Yeah.
It's like, good God, stop walking that way. Like that's like the extent of our beef, or like, somebody chews too loud or something. Or
That wasn't very team building, was it?
Not
You
really,
wanted
no.
a
That was
better
more
question.
that was a very negative-based question that was being posed right there.
Oh,
What
did
do
you
you
have-
hate about the guy that sits on this one or that one?
All right, McLovin, say one nice thing about Paulie before we go.
Paulie?
Okay, Fritzy, who's on tomorrow?
He dresses very well.
He's here.
He's very dedicated to his job.
Prompt.
Reggie Miller will join us in studio. Steve Sarkisian, USC
Great
football
food
coach,
order.
will be in studio. And Jerome Bettis will join us from Canton as he gets ready to be inducted into the Hall of Fame all Friday on the Dan Patrick Show.
Fantastic. All right, we are back tomorrow at the same time, same channel, right here. The podcast is available on iTunes or at podcast1.com.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching the box score. Holy cow!